What's up, guys? Welcome. A little impromptu little stream here. I tried recording this a different way and it didn't quite work. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this live and hopefully it gets out to everyone. Everyone's able to go ahead and take a look. If you don't know who I am, my name is Cruz El Capitan. Some call me. I'm most known from going from homeless to over seven figures in 18 months span. Thanks for an awesome bull market and also um, a big Tesla run and also Amazon run. So that's kind of what I'm most known for and stuff. I am the head trader and founder of NewAgeWallStreet.com. We trade primarily options and things like that. So we just recently got more into futures. We also trade some small caps and equities and stuff like that. Not so much the crypto side of things as of lately. So let's go ahead and jump right in. We're going to go ahead and talk a little bit about the Fed meeting and what to expect tomorrow. So there's a couple things to kind of take into account, and it's kind of ironic that you see where uh, the Chairman Powell was testifying to the Congress that higher for longer was the quote as far as the interest rates and stuff like that. And we started seeing some breaks within the banking system, starting with Silicon Valley Bank. The regulators had to step in and take over and make sure that they provided liquidity. And then also with Signature Bank and FRC, and then Credit Suisse actually going through a sell and being bought out as well. So kind of a little bit of a ripple effect, a little contagion. Fear kind of panicking, excuse the hiccups, fear kind of rippling through. And so it's interesting because now it puts the Federal Reserve in a really hard spot on whether they should continue on the path of raising the rates or they put a pause or even lower the rates as well, right? So their actual amount that they wanted to go ahead and get to is a 5.5%. It was the amount that they were shooting for, but we're at 4.75% right now. So the anticipated amount for them to raise was going to be 25 basis points, which is a 0.25% tomorrow, but we don't know if that's going to necessarily go ahead and happen. So we have the investing.com over here for tomorrow. You see FOMC at 2 o'clock. This is my local time here. So we're currently at this 4.75%. This is what it's anticipated for it to get to tomorrow. And we'll see if they raise that 25 basis points or I'm going to talk about a little bit kind of different scenarios here in a second. Now, one thing that is kind of crazy on this is where you can see what here during COVID, this is the Fed's balance sheet. So credit and liquidity programs in the balance sheet. So total assets of the Federal Reserve. And then you can see this big old spike where they provided liquidity in the market for during COVID to make sure that the market did not fall and fail. And then you can see within the last couple of months, they've been trying to go ahead and take a little bit off of the balance sheet. And all of a sudden here within the last week or two, you can see the little spike right there where now there's liquidity that is being provided again and a little bit of a hint as to what's going on. So coming back to our chart over here, we're going to go ahead and take a look. I have a position in from 38.86 on the ES, which is up 100 and about 50 points or so, something like that as of now. So somewhere down here, I started, and my target on it is for it to get to 4,200. So I would like for us to come back and retest the highs way. Oh, we need to go back even further than that. So way up here, so 4,200, I would love for us to come up here and test on that. Now, three different scenarios that may happen tomorrow with the Federal Reserve. So one is that they pause rates so they kind of let, see where the dust settles with everything that's going on, let everyone get a little bit more confidence in the banking system. And so we're not going to raise rates tomorrow, and we'll leave them at the 4.75%. And then maybe within a couple months or, another month or so, we raise them again, another 25 basis points, and we kind of test to see if we're able to go out and do that. If that happens, if it happens that we do pause and we do not raise the interest rates tomorrow, or the Federal Reserve does not raise the rates tomorrow, then that means that I believe we get a huge rally then at that point. So I believe that we're going to get a huge rally, and we may get up to that 4,200 on the ES that I was talking about, which would be about 418, 420 on the SPY, and that would be the target to the upside. Now, the second scenario is that we raise the 25 basis points that was expected, and we get to the 5% and go from there. And so, if that happens and they continue, they raise the 25 basis points, and tomorrow, I believe we get a little bit of a spike, maybe a little bit 402 or so on the SPY, and then we kind of sell off the rest of the afternoon and sell off on Friday. A kind of a little side note as to all this, that 50% of the VIX open interest is set to go ahead and expire at the open or a little bit before the open tomorrow. So that allows a whole lot more freedom of movement because of the VIX open interest and stuff. And that helps us out with having bigger range and bigger volatility. So just kind of a note there, alongside with us also having quad witching this last Friday. So all that gamma and open interest expired from this last quarter and also month. And so we also have a little bit more freedom of movement from the option side of the market and things like that. So those are the two scenarios so far. We pause, we raise 25 basis points, which would, with the pause, I believe we get a huge rally. With a 25 basis point, we get a little bit of a push and then kind of come back down. And the second one is they raise a full 50 basis points or do something kind of drastic out of it. And that's kind of the least one. If that happens, then we just sell very, very hard. If they wind up raising 50 basis points or wind up doing anything crazy or wind up saying something crazy within the meeting and the Q&A as to if they're gonna, how much they're going to raise the rates and how long it's going to go ahead and take and stuff like that. If there's no indication of it being more dovish than hawkish, we'll probably sell pretty hard. So I just wanted to go over these here with you a little bit. I know there's sometimes some confusion when I first started trading more bigger caps instead of small caps. I didn't quite realize that the Fed, had a precedence on my positions, and sometimes whenever I would be in a position on a Wednesday, when they have the meeting, then all of a sudden we get this volatility and I get wiped out. So I want to make you guys aware, kind of give you my synopsis on what I think is going on, my position, what I have so far, and I'm going to try to also do more of these videos here and on a nightly basis to kind of keep you up to date, and also just go over like the intraday, what we saw, what was nice, what was not nice, and things like that. So make sure that you do subscribe to the channel, make sure you like and hit the bell button for notifications when I do go live. And we're going to be trading a lot more, probably on a set schedule for the YouTube, which will be probably about Tuesday and Thursday we'll do YouTube. So the other days, so I can spend time with the community and help them a little bit more closely. All right. Catch you guys later. Appreciate the support. Make sure you like, and also go follow me on Twitter at New Age Wall Street, just SC for Street on Twitter. Okay. We'll see you guys.